Hey, what's going on? It's Howdy Concrete. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. We are clearing 2 acres worth of trees in this video. We'll have some cool drone footage in the next video, but for now, we're just going to talk about this project and me smashing the
Trying to get
F-250.
the best shots I can today. A piece fell out my tripod attachment.
So like I stated in the video, I left a tripod attachment that prevented me from recording how I wanted to record, but I got some great footage for you guys. And like I said, I have some drone footage coming up next week. At about the 4-minute mark of this video, I'll give you an overview of the amount of space we're clearing. And I'll talk about all of the lessons and dangers of tree clearing. Here I'm just knocking down a pretty large tree. And one of the lessons that I learned was how strong the brush, the vines, everything is that's holding up the tree. So when you do knock down a tree, it doesn't automatically fall down. There's so many vines that hold up the trees, so much brush, and you'll see what I'm talking about pretty soon. Now, I'm usually more particular about how to cut the trees. Of course, you know, you do the wedge, the back cut method, wedge it in the direction you want the tree to fall. Here, I just was messing around and don't really suggest it because you could get your your chainsaw stuck from the pressure. These were pretty small trees. I didn't have that problem, but there are some large trees I will run across where you definitely can't play those kind of games. So here's an overview of the property. You see it's about almost 2 acres worth. I normally draw this in the Google Earth. And in the Google Earth, you can map out a perimeter, an area, and get in every single metrics measurement system. The blue line here is like a dried up creek we have to avoid. And then there's also like a large culvert space in one part of the land. So we definitely have to mark off the area where the culvert space is. And like I said, Google Earth, it'll show you the area. When I measured the actual area with the trees, it came out to 1.8 acres. So here you will get a little insight on the amount of brush and trees that we had to face. And again, a lot of this video will be time lapse. As you see, pretty much 80 to 90% of the trees are no more than 5, 6 inches. On this day, I was not able to get a skid with a mulch head, but they're pretty much sold out in all of America, and or broken or rented out, or so here you'll get some insight on how dense a lot of this stuff is. So I have a skid with a bucket and grappler coming in soon, but you can tell I knocked knocked some really large trees down. Here's one of them, and a few more over here, pretty much blocking the way now. There's another really large one. So, like I said, I don't have the tripod today, but I'm gonna keep it moving and keep going. So the skid is finally here. I actually sent them back to go get me some grapplers, so it's all my fault. Thank you, Anthony. The driver's his father. It's really cool to work with your family. The driver's his father. Anthony rents out all the machines, and his father transports them all. Great family-run company. Pretty much no complaints. Very professional, organized guys. I actually just used them the week before that for another tree project in Crandall, Texas. Hey. Hey, Eduardo, you back? This looks good.
How you doing, man?
Doing great. Nice to see you again.
Yeah, same here. I passed it and I went down there and turned around.
Yeah, I bet.
I didn't see you back there.
Yeah.
Hey, did Anthony? I don't need the grapple on.
Yes. So before my partner Ricky came, I was messing around with the skid, and you see it has the AC, the digital dash. I don't really drive skids much, but I definitely need to do it more so I can be more of an asset to myself and to people around me. So we're making our way to this side of the property. It's adjacent to a multifamily. Hey. Hey, I'm gonna go grab the burgers. They're down the road. I cut down like 6 more that way. Except there's only one I didn't cut down. So not much else to see here unless you really enjoy the movement of trees and everything. But the rest of the video is Ricky operating the skid, us clearing it out. I'll try to give you a final shot of what it looks like at the end, but we can see straight to the other side of the property in a lot of areas. So we did a great job with the tools we had, and we will come back later this week. Skid with the mulcher, like I said, you can expect a lot of drone footage video, part 2 video of this. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and share it to all your best friends. Happy
It's like right
content.
here. It, Hey Anthony, we only had one issue today. This came off of it. Looks like you can solder it back together, but it's ready for pickup. Let me know if there's a charge for this. If there is a charge, you know I got you. But it looks like you can just solder it back. It went up and down without an issue when we had it connected, but obviously it's not connected anymore. The video doesn't do it justice, but that's the trucks right there. A stack of trees we packed in the front. You got a clear shot to the back now. That side is, you get a clear shot too, but it's just too many stuff on the ground. It's really best you just come check it out, but pretty much got a straight shot through the back. That's the property line, I guess, or the fence line. See that fence right there? That's where we parked. This is where we parked the other day, and this is the property line. And it actually, that's where like the creek is, whatever. And you notice we got a clear path, baby. We got a clear path. So yeah, man, I'm actually really happy with the progress for sure. Absolutely. Yeah. Very happy with the progress. You can see pretty much straight through here too where the other line is. Now we made some great progress, man, for sure. That's the river. That's the creek, right? Literally right there. So all this shit is clear. I'm gonna come back by myself tomorrow and then come back with the skid and mulch on Wednesday.
That'd be pretty nice.
That's the creek.
You could cut these right here.